Becoming frugal is definitely a task in and of itself because usually we come from a background that likes to spend money and buy things that we don't need and just get that instant gratification of buying a certain item. But when we want to make the transition from being a person that likes to spend money and thinks of it as kind of a normal thing to becoming someone that's frugal, the transition can kind of be a little bit tricky and a little bit hard at times. So in this video, I wanted to give you guys some tips and show you guys what helped me become more of a frugal person. So this piece of junk right here, we just got it and I bought it used, and right when I brought it home, I turned it on and the dryer was making a really bad noise. It was making a really bad screech. So I took it apart and figured out the screech. It was actually the motor inside was just kind of dry. So I just lubed up the motor. Because it spun on I don't know, it spun and I lubed it up and it pretty much fixed it. The noise went away and it works fine now. There's a couple other issues with it, but I mean, what do you expect when you buy things used? So I definitely saved a lot of money doing it that way. If I didn't take it apart and I brought some technician guy that knows how to work on these things out, probably would have charged me a lot, and I would have had to spend a lot of money to try to fix something that I could just figure out myself. And to kind of branch off on that, here's my shower head that really wasn't working when we first moved into this place. So I figured I could just replace the shower head instead of having to either contact my landlord or bringing somebody out to replace it, because honestly, it's not very hard to replace something that's small like that. Yard work. So when we first moved in here, the landlord actually told me that he had a maintenance guy or a landscaper come and pretty much do all the yard work. And it kind of got me thinking, you know, I don't own a place or anything, I don't own a house, but when I do own a house, I'm definitely not going to pay someone to come and rake the yard and water the grass and just kind of clean up the place. I'm definitely going to do it on my own and probably save a lot of money doing that. I've found so many deals on OfferUp, on Facebook Marketplace, at garage sales, at thrift stores, at the swap meet, even at like big retail stores like Home Goods or TJ Maxx, and I just find it really hard for me to pay full price for something when usually you can get that same item for 50% off or 70% off or some odd percent off and save a lot of money just buying it on clearance or buying it on sale.
Facebook Marketplace, I think like $30. My girlfriend forgot to scan that at Target, so yeah, you can guess. It's $25 on Facebook Marketplace, and funny thing about this chair is that we went to IKEA and we saw the same exact chair and we were like, oh, that's a nice chair, we like that chair, I kind of want to get it. But we didn't end up buying it. Went home a few days later, found it on Facebook Marketplace for 25 bucks, and at IKEA it's actually 50, so save 50% on that just by looking on Facebook Marketplace. IKEA again for this bookshelf, I think that was about $20. I think it was $19.99. That's kind of why we bought it, was because it was super cheap. $200 on Facebook Marketplace, and we saw the same one new for $400, I think. So 50% off. Facebook Marketplace again. Facebook Marketplace.
Now, I have to say that buying things on clearance or on sale is kind of misleading because you can go to a clearance section, go for a certain item, say you wanted to get a dress shirt for a wedding or something like that, and you go to the clearance section, you find your shirt that you needed, you're probably going to save a lot of money buying it on clearance or buying it on sale, but then you also see a graphic t-shirt that you want, or you see a pair of shorts that you want, or a pair of pants that you want, and you end up leaving the clearance section with a bunch of things that you don't really need, and you end up spending more or at least the same amount as if you weren't to go to the clearance section and buy that shirt on sale. So you got to have a little bit of self-discipline on not buying little things and certain things that you don't really need just because they're on sale. So one of your biggest expenses is definitely going to be your car, and if you really think about it, you're spending so much money just to drive on the road. You're usually have a car payment. You usually have insurance, you have to pay for gas, you have to pay for maintenance, you have to pay for tires, which kind of go with maintenance, oil changes, stuff like that. But all of the money that you are spending on your car, you definitely want to bring that down a little bit to try to save a little bit of money. And what I did was I told myself I'm never going to have a car payment ever again, and I'm just going to buy a secondhand car, or a car that is used and that I can pay cash for, that I don't have that monthly payment every single month just to pay for my stupid car that I really don't even really need. So definitely look into getting a secondhand car. I bought my car for $1,800, and it's probably one of the best $1,800 I've ever spent, because I'm so happy that I don't have to pay every single month for my car just to get around to places. So all of this stuff is probably pretty simple and you probably heard it before, but honestly, if you just spend a few extra minutes looking for sales and looking for deals on things that you're probably already going to buy anyway, you're probably going to save a lot of money doing that, and it's a really good start to actually becoming frugal and, you know, wanting to actually save money. So try to get creative, try to find certain things that you wouldn't always look for to try to save some money, and you might be surprised that you can actually save a lot of money just putting a little bit of effort towards it and trying to find those certain deals. So I can talk forever about this particular subject, but sign-up bonuses for credit cards and cashback bonuses for credit cards can really give you a lot of money if you really just take advantage of them and just have that self-control of not spending on credit cards on things that you don't really need, and just spending on credit cards of the things that you do need and the things that you're going to spend anyway. I am like a big proponent in credit cards and just kind of credit card hacking and getting all the points that I possibly can for either free travel or cashback or gift cards or dining. There's so many things that you can get to actually take advantage of these credit cards. This year has been, you know, one of my biggest years in trying to do that, because I've gotten like 3 credit cards this year, and I've probably made about anywhere from $1,500 to $1,800 on just getting sign-up bonuses and getting these little cashback offers that these credit cards offer. So definitely look into credit cards and just try to do your research on credit cards and how to use them properly, because there is a lot of money to be made in credit cards, and you will save a lot of money with travel rewards, so you don't have to pay for going on vacation next time. All you have to do is just, you know, do your normal spending habits and just put it on a credit card and pay it back that way. And they pretty much just give you free money, so you can save a lot of money and you can actually make money with these credit cards. There's seriously so many ways to get free money, and you really wouldn't think about it. Free trials for Amazon, Amazon Prime. I always get these 2-week free trials for it because I actually don't have it. I actually do something that I like to just use my girlfriend's and just order things on her account because she already has it. And I think she's actually using it through her parents, so technically they're paying for it, and we're kind of just sharing subscriptions. So that was another thing, is sharing subscriptions. Share Netflix. If your parents or your brother has Netflix, or whoever has Netflix, use their subscription for it. House hacking or roommating. You know, you can cut down on one of your biggest expenses, that is housing, and start doing something called house hacking. If you own a house, start doing that. Or if you roommate with people, you're going to save a lot of money on just cutting down your rent or cutting down your mortgage a good portion. And throughout the year, you're going to save so much money. And basically that's free money, because that's more money in your pocket that you would have spent anyway. And also, one of my favorites is dividend investing. So investing money into stocks that actually pay you quarterly or biannually, I think what it is, or whenever they pay you, but throughout the year they pay you money just for holding that stock. So that's basically free money right there. There's so many ways to get free money. You just gotta kind of get creative, like I said, and just try to find those certain ways to make free money. So all of that has definitely helped me in becoming frugal, and if it wasn't for those things, then I probably really would be broke and not have any money and not be interested in this kind of thing. So if any of that helped you, definitely let me know in the comments. Like the video to show me that it did help you and you got some value out of it, because I definitely like seeing that, and it's really cool to see that people are watching these videos. And if they're not, which they pretty much aren't, because I get like 10 to like 30 views a video, I don't know, share it with someone. Maybe they can get some help from it. Yeah, just like it and just watch the video, and hopefully I helped you guys out. If I didn't, let me know too, because that's a comment in this section. So if you made it this far, wow, I'm honestly surprised that you did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.